Hi, I'm Catbooger, and welcome to Fabulous Forest Frontiers. Now we're going to start off by mixing some brown tile and cobble. And place down a couple of rods. And now the twist. And this is going to be a different theme. Let's hook these up to the path real fast and make sure there's no guests over there, which there is none. Now let's add some sand around the pirate ship and some palm trees to the sand. Canvas roofs for waves. Okay, here come those guests. Gotta hurry up and connect these up to the path. Okay. Now let's cover up these supports. Yeah, put in a spire. I want the windows, please. And extra space for benches right in that little nook. I'll add the crenellations later. But for now, let's add a triangle to the path. And now let's fork it out. And smooth out these path edges with the shovel tool. And now I want a specific land type for this patch in the middle. Now we're going to get the water tool and make ourselves a neat little fountain and some walls that are the exact same color as the water and some quarter walls that hold in that water. Some around the edges too. Lovely. Place down just a few fences for now. I think I want the Bordeaux. Yeah, we can go with the also Bordeaux. I think we're gonna go Roman because the support beams match the little pillars. Right now, I want these exact same spot apart. Okay, well, before we do the track, we're gonna hook these up to the path first, so I know where to put the track. And now for the actual coaster itself. Bring it around a couple times. And just give it another quick go around. And let's not do the diagonal. I really didn't want a flat oval, but it is what it is. Bring it back into the station. And when I know how fast this thing is going, I'll add the brakes at the end. First, let's cover up as much as we can. Looks like it's that speed. want this first part to be the main part of the building. The second part's going to be a balcony. Maybe a couple random spires here and there. And we're using canvas roof because it's the closest match I have. And some Bordeaux balconies. Railings. Okay. This junior won't let me place this at the correct height, so I have to figure something out. Which is ultimately just putting it at space too low. Now we can expand the park a little. We're gonna turn our triangle into a plug here. And right in the middle of that, we're gonna put a merry-go-round. This is gonna be nature-themed merry-go-round. Green and brown everywhere. Down to the cube half. Get this connected up kind of. Now for a rustic enclosure around the ride itself. Now here's where I start experimenting with the quarter circles, and I really like how this came out. I don't think that had enough tree. Okay, let's finally put in the rest of these fences. You know, some statues that are taller than those fences as well. And wherever it's broken up by path, we're going to put in some posts with a sign on top. And let's connect this up proper. With more path comes more fences. Otherwise the guests would just make a beeline towards their favorite rides. Speaking of which, we're gonna have a different fence for the merry-go-round. And with more paths comes more benches. We're leaving a little hole to put in some stalls later. Some more benches. Finally some bins. Now let's get the next coaster started. We're gonna raise up this land because it's a lot faster than putting up a bunch of walls. I wanted to do it for the rest of the building, but that would be too expensive. As for the coaster itself, it's gonna have a haunted house theme. Pumpkin stem or swamp ooze cube half. We're gonna put in some diagonal pieces for once. We're gonna try to put in some right turns too, because the last one didn't have any right turns. I'll buy a land tile because that won't fit right. Now let's bring it back to the station. Okay, do a water splash here. And before we hook it up all the way, we're gonna get the walls started. Here are these stalls I was talking about. I put in some brakes because the water splash didn't slow it down enough. Kind of didn't want a box with a triangle on it, but between the limited part selection and the height picker, it really do be like that. We're gonna try to give this at least a spine in the middle though. But first, let me wrestle with the height selection a little more. If there's a way to place multiple walls at this same height, I certainly couldn't figure it out here. And finally, the roofs. Yeah, those are a bit easier to place, luckily. And let's grab some posts in this sign again. And with that out of the way, we can move on to the next horrible thing, effective immediately. Just a big old ugly rectangle tacked onto the path. Yeah, that bit in the middle looks cursed. I'll fix that later. But first, let me waste a couple $1,000 because I forgot to click the paintbrush on the land tool. Make the grass around the haunted house more spooky. And I had the creepiest trees I can think of, which are weeping willows, camperwood elms, and Myers blue junipers. And here I start experimenting again, and I don't like it as much as the first one. But it's already September, and I'm not even close to the other edge of the park yet. Dress this up the best I can with path tiles. Yeah, it would have looked a lot better if there wasn't so much right in the way. I'm gonna put some supports on this woody wherever they fit, which is apparently only these 6 spaces. And now a spire at the end of the water splash. Yeah, same tip as the medieval twist from earlier, lol. I have just a little over a fortnight left, and I'm going to use that time to squeeze in another coaster. It's going to be a powered launch because I don't have enough time to work out an entire circuit. This one's going to be ice themed. Right now let's just bring it on back to the station and connect it up. Finally get to use some blue tiles and blue cues. Now let's get rid of some of these default trees and add some of our own. As well as around the woody. And more dead grass for it too. And here's the icy sand for the looping. We're just gonna cover up as much BS as we can. We're in the October 20s right now, and it's slim pickings. That being said, we're gonna add some igloos, some spruce trees, as well as some water near the station here. And it looks like I've killed the walls. Let's just put them back real fast. Try to cover up that little BS at the bottom. And there you have it. We've completed the scenario. Now let's take a look around.